I know it's YouTube.
It's leg day on YouTube. What's this week? I don't know if I'm on week 3 or week 4 of trying to gain some booty. Have I gained any?
Nope. Yep. Yep. Of course.
Oh, right. I forgot to measure it.
If people want to gain it,
they join the app.
Join that.
Isn't it?
Okay guys, just before we get into it, this app is ready for launching tomorrow, Wednesday the 21st of September. The next 24 hours is your last chance to get the early bird discount. It's 30% off. Just go into the first link in my description box, naturallystephanie.com, put in your email address and you will be emailed tomorrow 5 PM UK time how to download the app and get 30% off. Okay you guys, welcome to my leg day. So I tried a bunch of different leg machines in the new gym I've been going to, and this was a fabulous workout. So this is a pendulum type squat machine. This is so heavy on its own. As you can see, I've only got like 10 plates either side. This was difficult. Everything I'm working with leg day wise, or really any exercise, any workouts right now, I'm trying to do anything between 6 and at a highest level 12 reps. We're trying to keep it as heavy as possible whilst also hitting the hypertrophy range, i.e. muscle building. This glute bridge machine, I actually avoided the glute bridge machine for so long because I feel like you can't quite load it as much as a barbell, but this is way more isolated as the glutes primarily are a hip hinge movement, so you want to be concentrating and isolating them as much as possible. And with a barbell, it's very easy to kind of cheat with your legs. So this was exercise number 2. I actually did 4 sets on this because I was feeling it. It was good. Still managed to put a 20, 40, 60, 80 kilo on to the machine. I don't actually know what the machine level is on its own. Not quite as heavy as a barbell, but way more isolated. Then moving on, we did barbell RDLs, and RDLs are just, they're up there. They're up there on the legs. This was 60 kilo, and yes, RDLs are something that's taken me a while to like actually move up on, because it's you feel it so well at a lighter weight, but I was really trying to focus on getting heavier and getting bigger. So that is the 3rd exercise of the workout. Let me know what your favourite kind of compound exercise is on a leg day. I've completely been off squats. I just don't find them enjoyable remotely at all. I mean, does anyone? But yes, RDLs are definitely up there with one of my favourite exercises. Then I did some lunges, and I used this machine that is basically can be used as for lunges, can be used for shrugs, a few different things. I think it's primarily like a shrug machine, but this was amazing for lunges. So I normally do walking lunges, barbell lunges, something like that. So it was very good to kind of switch up and use the machine. And finally I finished off with a lying leg curl machine. You can't go wrong with a leg curl machine. I actually prefer a seated leg curl, but I did do that in my last workout, so I thought I'll change it up and do a lying leg curl. So let me know what you guys think of this workout. Definitely give it a try if you have some of these machines, and like I said, try and work between 6 and 12 reps. See how you feel going heavier and try and build some muscle. The rest of this video I want to actually take you through some meal prep, take you through 3 different recipes, 2 main meals and a kind of snack / dessert. So after this we will get straight into it. So one of my snack ideas to like meal prep that's really quick and easy, if you go onto my app, or if you don't want to download the app, you can go onto my blog, or if you have my cookbook, anything like that. In the snack section, everything makes a batch. So like homemade protein bars, cups and balls and all these kind of things make like 6 to 10 depending on what you're making. So one of the recipes I am currently in the process of making, this is very bright, is my Biscoff protein bars, but I'm making them into wee cups. Pretty much really the only reason why is because I packed away my baking tin thing and I had these. So pretty much I will pop it on screen, the recipe from the app. You can see it. It's pretty much my protein ball recipe that you make as the base, and it's really easy. You just blend that up really quick, put it into cases, top it with Biscoff, let that set, and then top it again with some dark chocolate. Now the chocolate I'm using is the My Vegan one. They have like this protein chocolate now, which it's actually quite decent. It's quite salty, like it's got that kind of like sea salt taste to it, so it's not really chocolate I feel like I would eat on its own. I prefer it in things like the way I'm doing it just now. So adds a wee bit extra protein as well. So I've just melted the biscuit off. I'll show you the process. So once the biscuit is set, which only takes like 10-15 minutes because it was already a hard product and we melted it, and then we melt the chocolate, we put that on top, reset again. You're lucky if you spend half an hour making this recipe, and it makes about 8 cups, so it'll last you the whole week. It's a perfect wee snack. I think the macros worked out that it's about 7 or 8 grams of protein per one. So it's not super high in protein, but it's a wee snack, it's a wee something. If you're like me, like a peppermint tea in the afternoon. That sounded like something like a royal person would say. If you like peppermint tea in the afternoon, then this is a snack to make. Okay, oh gosh, for 6 cups I melted 2 of my vegan chocolate bars. Why am I way down here? And I'm going to put them back in the fridge, let it set, and we are ready to go. Guys, oh look at that. Ignore my nails. You're welcome. So 2 recipes that I'm going to share with you that I feel like are great for meal prep. So I don't really meal prep that much just because I work from home, I'm always in the house, and the food I make tends to take 30 minutes or less. So I don't really feel like I need to meal prep, but I do sometimes make my dinner in the afternoon, and it can be content for me as well. I can be making the food and share it with you guys, but I'm making lunch and dinner right now just because I have a lot on later on today. So 2 recipes that are really easy to make. They're really tasty as well. Kind of taste a bit like a fakeaway. Oh my god, both of them are on my app. One of them is a tofu or tempeh lo mein. It's like a kind of Chinese inspired noodle dish. It's delicious. And then I've got these maple sriracha tofu and broccoli bowls. So they're really simple, really easy. It's the sauces that make them so good. So right now I'm making the tofu and broccoli, and that's like a maple sriracha sauce. So basically all you need to do is stir fry up tofu and broccoli, mix your sauce together. I will put it all on the screen so you can see, and make your rice. So basically how to meal prep this would be to make this recipe right here, but make a big serving of it. So whatever the serving size is on the recipe on the app is for 1 person. Double it or triple it. If you want to make food last for a week and you don't mind eating the same food, I would triple the recipe, and that way whatever you make in here you split into 3. You split it into 3 containers and just add your rice as the week goes on. So if you can take rice with you to work or whatever, then do that. I'd maybe keep this one for the dinner option actually, because then you can reheat your rice in the house. So basically make that, split it into 3 portions, put it into 3 tubs or containers or whatever you have, and stick it in the fridge. And that way when you want to eat it you can just pop it in the microwave. And then I personally use ready to cook rice, you know, that kind of I know it's not the best in terms of environmental, but this is just quick and easy. So I would have a packet of this, and you've got your 3 tubs, and all you have to do is microwave your rice for 2 minutes and microwave your meal prepped tofu broccoli dish for 2 minutes, and you've literally got your dinner. So that is recipe 1. I'll pop it on the screen, and then recipe 2 I'll make along with you, but it's basically noodles, tofu, veg. The recipe does call for tempeh. I don't have tempeh, so we're just going to use tofu. We're just going to make life easier. But I mean, if you want to use a meat substitute that maybe mimics like beef or something like that, then that would give you a very like realistic Chinese vibe. You could use seitan, for example. The seitan that Adam likes that tastes very meat-like in his non-vegan opinion is this one here. It's the Bayona, and it's like marinated seitan pieces. He's a fan of that, so there's that option. And then, or if you're not vegan, do whatever you like. But yes, I'm just making this for my lunch now. I'm going to have it, I'll show you what it looks like with rice, and then we're going to make noodles, and I'll show you a 3rd recipe for meal prep. So far you've got your cups for your snacks, you've got a dinner option, and I will show you the noodles as a lunch option, because you can eat noodles cold. Nobody needs noodles to be reheated. So it doesn't look overly different to just tofu, broccoli and rice, but trust me, the sauce, it's like I think it was, I can't remember off the top of my head, sweet chilli, soy sauce, maple syrup, sriracha, bit of ginger, bit of garlic. Honestly, the sauce is what will transform your food. But you could have these same 3 ingredients and use like 10 different sauces and it'll taste like 10 different meals. Okay, it's dinner time and I have my gyozas in the air fryer. I used to hate gyozas, I've said this before, dumplings, I didn't like them. But I found, is it Costco? I think it was Costco and Marks and Spencer's ones are great. So now I'm making this dinner that I told you about earlier. So in this pan we have carrot, broccoli and tofu. Again, you can double this, triple this, and the secret ingredient, which I've mentioned before, right, is the high protein noodles from Tesco. If you live in the UK, get yourself to Tesco. See the ones that say high protein on them? They're in the stir fry section. Basically, I think a packet, like a full packet, has like 30 grams of protein or something in it. So I normally, half a packet to a full packet, depends. And then you can, you know, double it, triple it and make it a meal prep. Okay, I have the sauce made up from the fridge earlier. I'm going to add it on. Here's the noodles, here's the veg, here's the tofu. This literally takes like 10-15 minutes. Make a massive batch and just pop it in the fridge. And there it is. So this is like 1 portion, but like I said, double it, triple it, keep it in the fridge. Lunch or dinner, ready to go. Okay guys, so just a reminder that my app launches tomorrow, so Wednesday the 21st of September, 5 PM UK time, so please go and register your email address, get 30% off. Do not miss out on 30% off because it's going to be the best discount that we ever do. It launches tomorrow. Thank you to all of you that have signed up already. There's literally thousands of you that have registered your interest, so thank you so much. First link in the description box, and I'll see you tomorrow for the launch.